Welcome to the Final Judgement, Christmas style.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This Christmas, 4 strangers will hear a series of statements made by one of them.
That's savage.
That's rude.
What?
Why'd you look at me when you said that?
They'll judge each other on physical appearance,
She's got a Primark Christmas jumper on.
personality type,
You seem like a bit of a geezer to me, to be honest.
and attitude.
And I've seen a bit of sass.
It's terrifying.
Until the Final Judgement, where the group will decide who they think said it all and who will end up under the spotlight. One of these players doesn't want to get caught, so they'll do anything to avoid being judged, maybe even lie.
I'm triple bluffing.
I just feel like you're lying to me.
Let's get festive.
Hey, I'm Nim.
Hi, my name is Lucy.
Hi, my name is Maggie.
Hi, I'm David.
Welcome, contestants. Are you ready to play the Final Judgement?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, excited,
ready.
let's go.
Round 1, physical appearance. Look around. Who do you think is most likely to have made the following statements? First statement. The main dish served at Christmas is Mum's famous massive salmon.
I want to come to your house for Christmas. I love a bit of salmon.
Why did you look at me when you said that? I feel like Mum's famous massive salmon, this is definitely a man who wears all white and a Santa hat.
And I love salmon.
Interesting.
But why did you think it's David? Why did you think it's a man?
That was just the first thing that came to my head. I don't know why.
It's a bit of an acquired taste, though, isn't it? Fish.
I think the fact that you didn't put any thought into it, it might be you. Because I think the first thing you did was just make sure, like, you picked
Yeah.
someone.
Do you like? Do you like salmon?
I do like salmon, but not at Christmas.
No. Why not at Christmas though? If you love it.
I'm sweating over it. Because it's Christmas, you can't have salmon at Christmas.
I'd definitely love it at Christmas, yeah.
OK, so
That person
we
must
did
have been
it.
you.
We've done the game.
No, I like salmon. Doesn't mean my mum cooks it for Christmas.
So what do you eat at Christmas?
Salmon for breakfast.
Do you have it for breakfast?
Would you not smoked salmon on bellinis for breakfast?
No. I would.
That's...
And then, well, everything.
Yeah.
Turkey, ham.
Yeah.
Now you've gone to everything.
Roast potatoes.
Turkey and ham. Got
What
it.
about you, Maggie? What would you normally have?
It depends. It depends. Each Christmas year, the food tends to be different. Because, for example, my mum, she is Muslim, so they don't celebrate Christmas. So whatever food is cooked on that Christmas day is what we eat. There isn't anything traditional, if that makes sense.
yeah.
So last Christmas, I was actually in Uganda.
Yeah.
So I had a whole buffet of, like, beans. There's a lot of culture food.
OK,
Yeah.
so
Right.
it's sort of like whatever's made that day. It's not like
Exactly.
you've got to have this. you've gotta have this.
Exactly. And just in general, like, we don't eat salmon, so. Do you have something you eat usually every Christmas?
Yeah.
What do you usually eat?
Chicken.
What chicken?
Just like a classic roast chicken.
People normally roast
Isn't it a
turkey.
classic turkey?
Yeah, but turkey's a bit dry. So we're more of a chicken family.
I prefer chicken, to be fair.
How many siblings does everyone here have?
I've got 2 sisters.
I've got one sister.
I've got one, like, real sister, 3 half-sisters.
And you've got.
Oh, there's a lot of us.
Is it?
I think there's about 11.
There's about 11 of you.
Big family for a big salmon, that is.
Second statement. The most expensive gift this person has bought for Christmas was a £500 flat screen telly for their parents.
David.
Is that expensive for a TV? I don't know.
I don't know. Well, there you go. Money bags.
Or I didn't buy it, so...
Yeah, but I think David is double-crossing us. That's why I was like, oh, my mum does a wonderful salmon. So we'll go, oh, he wants us to think it's him.
Yeah.
But actually he does. Oh, no, I don't even
I'm triple
understand
bluffing.
why. That's what I think.
So I did buy the TV, or I didn't buy the TV?
I think you did, and you want us to think you did, so in a sense, we think you don't.
So this round I should say, I didn't buy the TV.
Neem, can I ask you a question, please?
Yes.
What's your favourite thing about Christmas, like Christmas Day?
Okay, so we don't really do Christmas big at all because I'm Hindu, so we mainly celebrate Diwali.
Okay.
Really. So the most thing we do is just sort of like watch the Christmas films and stuff because
the new
we
TV.
already not on the new TV. No,
So if you got a gift, if someone got you a gift for Diwali, you wouldn't consider that a Christmas gift, obviously.
no, because it's a
it's
Diwali
Diwali,
gift.
Nice.
It's a totally different
good to
holiday.
know.
Yeah.
And then Lucy, when you give people What's your intention behind the gift? Is it the thought that counts or is it the gift that counts when you're gifting people?
Do you mean like, it's like, oh, look how much I've spent, or more like,
Yeah.
hey? No, I think it's more the thought that counts.
Okay.
Like, you could give someone
Rubbish
like...
presents, it's not a...
Listen, some of us can't afford a flat screen TV
okay.
for our parents.
I know. Well, between 11 kids, potentially, would you guys chip in?
Yes.
No, because, so for example, with my mum has 3 children. So the 11 is because my dad has 7.
That's 10.
10. And then I have a cousin who I live with that I call my sister because traditionally that's my sister.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you split a gift together?
We did that for Mother's Day.
Do you all live in the same house?
No.
Do your parents still live together?
No.
Third statement. The things they would bring round at Christmas are board games, booze, and comfy Primark slippers for all.
She's got a Primark Christmas jumper on.
Is it from Primark?
Is
Do you know, how do you know that? Because I actually think it is from Primark. And the reason it is probably from Primark, so Primark is affordable. If you come from a low socioeconomic background, you're going to shop in cheap places, and Primark
But I've
is
just
one of
bought
them.
a £500 TV apparently, so why would I be doing the two?
Because your sisters might like Primark. Girls tend to like Primark.
That is mad you knew that.
No, I didn't. I'm just saying it.
Yeah, but board games, booze, and what was it, slippers? Isn't that what just people get as a Christmas gift anyway? But you wouldn't go and arrive with slippers. Is that...
Unless that's the gift.
That's like you turn up, board game, bottle of wine and your slippers to get cosy.
Yeah, but
so
is
sweet.
that weird?
Oh, what a lovely
No?
thing to do.
Okay. That just seems a bit weird.
Everyone
isn't it?
does,
Isn't
like,
that a
matching
normal present,
pyjamas.
though? Like, you'd wrap it up and put it under the tree.
No, I
is
think
what
it's
mean.
on top of
On top of that, like when
presents,
you go into the house, the things that you just have for everyone.
Oh.
But you said you don't do presents at Christmas, but what if you're just straight up lying?
Why? Okay, yeah, that's fine. But I'm not.
Did you say you just have one sister?
Yeah.
And did you say you have sisters?
Yeah,
How many again?
4.
4 in total.
You buy slippers for girls. Girls love slippers. It's cozy.
Yeah.
And in board games, do you know what I mean? Because girls tend
Yeah.
to be a bit competitive.
They can be,
So, and girls love a bit of wine. I presume you're not at home? Are you at home?
No,
So you go and like...
He
okay.
goes over and I can imagine him. Are they younger sisters?
mix. One's older, 3 younger.
Just an older brother thing. Like you just take all these things with your sister so they just feel like, oh my God, brother's home. So I think it's David.
At the end of round 1, let's recap. This person has their mum's massive salmon for Christmas, drops 500 quid on a telly for their parents, and turns up to Christmas Day with Primani slippers. Confused? Who do you think's under the spotlight?
Final answer, David.
Final answer, David.
It's David that's under the spotlight.
It's Lucy that's under the spotlight.
Everyone's looking at you, David.
I'm caught up in the triple bluff.
Round 2, personality type. First statement. For Christmas, they really want a sofa bed, but it's over the Secret Santa budget.
So they do Secret Santa. The only time I ever do Secret Santa is at work, but that's more like you buy like £5 and everyone puts it in a bag
It's
Yeah.
never secret though, is it? Everyone's always telling each other who's got who.
and swapping.
Lucy,
Yeah.
so have you played Secret Santa before?
Yeah, like at school.
At
school?
Yeah, we did Secret Santa, like, as we got older, like 17, 18.
Oh, okay.
Not at work, not with your friends?
I did it at work once, but I'm, like, self-employed, so
No,
it's
so who do you
like-
play it with?
What, when I've done Secret
Yeah,
Santa
so you said you've done it
before?
at work?
Yeah, so recently I've started I did a pantomime last year. Everyone did Secret Santa because it's around Christmas time, as pantos are.
Do you live on your own or do you live at home?
I live at home.
Nim, you got your own place?
I live with my flatmate who we went to uni together
Maggie?
I live at home.
in
Canning Town, Island, and yeah,
Canning Town Island and what?
and Island. So I'm between, I have 2 houses, like we have 2 family houses.
Oh, right, so you
Yeah.
live in Ireland as well?
Have you got a room, or would you need to, like, stay on that sofa?
So I had a room, but someone, because again, when I came to my London house, someone actually took it over. So right now, when I go to Ireland, I just share a bed with my sister.
Oh,
So you
Oh,
need
so
sofa
you would
bed.
love a sofa bed.
I actually would love one. Would love one.
I actually am in the market for one.
Do you have a sofa at home?
No. My best mate comes up all the time, he sleeps on the sofa and he's broken the springs in the back of it because he uses it as a bed.
Okay, so that's why you like a sofa bed.
Double bluff.
Yeah, but who am I doing Secret Santa with?
I think we're focused too much on the Secret Santa thing because it says, what do you want for Christmas? I want a sofa bed, but it's too much for the budget.
I'll just get one gifted. I don't need to get it for Secret Santa.
Get it gifted.
What, hashtag gifted?
Hashtag gifted,
So
yeah.
you'll just be like, on Instagram, be like, cool, wish I had a sofa
Yeah,
bed.
like, lay on
and then
your
you'll
sofa
get
and be
sent
like,
one to your
"Oh,
house.
This is so uncomfortable. If only I could get a new sofa bed.
Well, why didn't you do that with your mum's telly?
Can I go back to the gifting? Because I was thinking earlier that you do look a bit familiar. I think I know you from something. And I just wondered if, I might be wrong, but I mean, I think you were a guy called Hugh on Love Island.
Incorrect. My name's David.
So close, Nim. It's Temps from Made in Chelsea.
I'm going to say Maggie. Because you go between houses, I don't think you've got a permanent place in either one. Probably London's where you base yourself more, but the Irish place, you're probably bored of being on a sofa. You'd like to extend it out into a sofa bed.
I had to sleep with my sister.
Yeah, but surely you want
Yeah,
your
but so you'd be
own
more comfortable in a
space.
sofa bed.
Nope. I love sharing a bed with my siblings. Like, growing up, we did that a lot. Because culturally, we do this thing in Uganda where, like, you grew up in people's houses. So my cousins grew up in, like, we've grown up in my grandma's house. So sharing a bed was
So
something...
everyone lives under the same roof.
Yeah, so it's something that I'm used to. So I actually don't like having my own bed.
To be fair, I can back that up. My dad's from Uganda, and from Kampala.
Yes.
And that was a very much a thing. So even when they moved here, everyone lived in the same house.
And you've lived at home your whole
Yeah.
life.
So I wouldn't want to... Why would I sleep on a sofa bed when I can sleep with my sister?
Next statement. On Christmas Eve, we get wasted at the local and are all hungover Christmas morning.
I mean, I'm not from a massive drinking culture. Like, we don't really. But would you guys be a bit more drinking culture-y or not really?
You look like you love a porn star martini.
No, I do
And a baby
not.
Guinness.
No, I actually don't really drink. If I do, it's very occasional. I'm a lime and soda girl through and through. Like, obviously, like, occasionally.
Yeah.
Is Christmas an occasion you'll drink at?
No, because I'm doing Panto the next day. I've got 2 shows the next day, so I don't drink on Christmas.
True.
But I don't really feel like I'm missing out.
Did you say pantomime's acting?
Yeah, I guess, in a way.
Maybe this isn't the real Lucy we're seeing. This could be just another pantomime.
I think it is David.
You seem like a bit of a geezer to me,
Thank
to be
you.
honest.
Lads.
Well, no, it does look a bit suspicious because I do like a drink and I would go to the pub on Christmas Eve. So
Wouldn't you be like with your family and stuff on Christmas Eve
No, because he goes over with the socks and the wine.
as a buffer?
oh yeah, what
Your
else do I
double
do?
bluffing is not working.
No, I fully admit this one does look a bit suspicious because a tradition of mine is I do go to the pub on Christmas Eve. But I'm quite good at handling my drink. I'm not really
I
that
think also
mobile.
might be Lucy. I have a feeling she's also throwing us off. I really do have a feeling, like a
The
strong feeling.
pantomime's in full swing now. Look.
I love the spotlight.
Third statement. On Christmas morning, my siblings wake each other up singing, "The holidays are coming" from the Coke advert. Then together, we wake up our parents singing "Fa la 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 la."
Why do you find that funny? Just asking.
It's just funny, like, why wouldn't you find that funny?
Because we're both confused.
Yeah, that is a bit weird.
Yeah, why do you find that funny? It's giving like, oh, you know the siblings that like that are playing.
But if
Yeah.
it was my answer, I'd go, I don't find this funny because I already know what he's going to say.
Have you actually only got one sister?
Yeah.
It said siblings though.
And that's
Yeah, I
and
did
it's
say
you.
siblings.
And Nim, so on Christmas Day,
Yeah.
you just watch films.
Yeah, because we celebrate
Or
Diwali.
are
more.
you lying?
So we celebrate Diwali. Don't really celebrate Christmas.
I don't know. I feel like the heat hasn't been on you enough.
Oh no.
heat me up.
Do you know
Oh,
what I mean? It's going to be
Toast
one
me
of those
up.
things where at the end we go, what?
No.
And then I look stupid in the VT.
No, literally, the most Christmassy thing I've probably done is like being a nativity when you get forced to as a kid.
Who were you in the nativity?
I was a tree.
Did you have any lines?
No, I did try and improv and went whoosh.
On this one, I'm going to go for Nim.
No, you
I have a gut feeling. I just have a gut feeling.
But why?
I just feel like you're lying to me.
Why?
I don't know, but watch this space.
Oh, this is so hard because I don't know if you're lying. I think you've only got one sister. You've got a lot of siblings.
Yeah.
I think you're running around the house singing "Holidays Are Coming."
Really?
Really.
Time to vote. Who do you think it is at the end of round 2?
How many siblings do you have again?
2 older sisters. They've got married and kids and stuff. I'm going Lucy.
I'm going Nim.
Do you live in a 2-parent household?
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
Do you live in a 2-parent household?
No, I lost my dad.
Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry.
Lucy. Don't even look this way.
Maggie.
Even look this way.
At the end of that round, the spotlight is on Lucy. Round 3. attitude. First statement. My Christmas tree is fake. I love a real tree, but it makes me sad that they are dying.
Environmentally conscious.
But is it though? Because isn't a plastic tree bad as well?
When do you put your tree up in December?
Do we even have a Christmas? We have a Christmas tree in Ireland. We don't have a Christmas tree in London.
So when would you put the Irish one up?
Depends. Probably Christmas Eve sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Really that late? Well, when do you get to Ireland?
I can be there the whole month. We'll put it Christmas because we don't celebrate Christmas, and then we'll take it down like in Feb.
And when did you say you don't celebrate Christmas?
We don't.
But you have a Christmas tree.
Yes, doesn't mean you celebrate Christmas.
You're Christian.
Yeah, I am Christian.
But you don't celebrate
Is
Christmas?
Christmas not Christianity?
It is. My mum's Muslim, my dad's Christian.
But you don't celebrate Christmas.
I live with my mum.
So you just don't celebrate it out of respect?
So, exactly. And then in Ireland, my mum's sister's there. There's the one cousin I told you guys that lives with me with 10, but add her 11.
Yeah.
Her mum's the one that lives in Ireland.
If you don't celebrate it, why do you have a Christmas tree? And why do you put it up on Christmas Eve? What does that mean anything?
I'll tell you why, because my little sister Salma, she was young, like she's Christian.
Okay.
It's just more like,
she
you know, the
wants a
younger
tree.
sibling, like we didn't get to celebrate Christmas, so let's do it for you. But
Like the Santa thing and just sort of...
Yeah.
Second statement. The most evil thing that I have done at Christmas is get my dad a plantain.
A what?
Plantain.
Why are you smiling?
Isn't it African?
So why did you think? So how do you know what it is?
I love it.
Have you had plantain before?
Yeah, it's like a mix between a banana and a potato. That's what I've always thought.
Have you had plantain before?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so it could be any of us.
But is it African?
I think you can get it
Caribbean.
from... You can get Caribbean
yeah.
and African, yeah.
Afro-Caribbean. Did your dad like plantain?
Well, if I say no, then that's why it's a bad present.
Well, like, what's the honest truth?
I don't know.
You don't know
You
if
don't
you
know.
bought your dad a plantain
I
before.
don't know if my dad likes plantain.
Oh, you don't know if your dad likes it.
But your dad was Ugandan. Did he
Yeah.
like...
I lost him quite young, though. So I've never bought him plantain. So,
Plantain.
yeah, he died, like, when I was about 4. So I can't really remember him.
Maggie bought the plantain for her dad.
You're even laughing. See, I don't even find it. I'm like, ha, daddy, here's plantain. No.
No, I think it's a good joke. I'm
Exactly.
annoyed that I didn't think of it.
See, and I don't...
you got something for this year?
Exactly. So play this again next year, I'll say it was me, but on this occasion, it's not.
I'm going to go for Maggie as well on this one.
Last statement. If I received a Christmas present I already had, I'd ask for the receipt immediately. I'm sick of getting rubbish presents.
That's savage.
That's rude.
Very rude.
You didn't react in a bad way, so you must think that's normal. It's you. I'm so right.
I think it's Nim, because when we were talking early in the other rounds about presents, she was like, it's not about the thought that counts. A crap present is a crap present.
But I would never ask for the receipt. That's stink. I mean, I'm pissed off in secret, but I'd never be like, give me the receipt. Like, that's
You just
savage.
play it off as like, oh my gosh, thank you, and then
Yeah.
you re-gift.
Because
Okay.
if it was if your mum bought you something and you didn't like it, I'd rather
Yeah.
her money go to something good.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
exactly.
"Do you mind if
Yeah. I mean,
return?"
I get it from that perspective, and that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm like, I wish they would have, but I definitely didn't write that I'd ask for a receipt.
That wouldn't be the first thing I go to, yeah.
No.
Like, obviously, you know,
Just seems a
clothing
bit-
that you're on different
What
sides.
would you do?
Because I worry about
I
feeling.
would just be
seeming
like,
ungrateful.
oh my gosh, I've always wanted this. Thank you so much. And then
Yeah.
I'd re-gift it or like,
Yeah, I've done it before
Find
where
something
like
to do with
I've had something and then I end up just giving it to the charity shop and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's not gone completely not to use, but I just feel bad because so at least that way I'm like, okay, I've given to charity, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But it sort of alleviates the guilt, even though I'm just gutted that I've got something that I'm not going to use or whatever. Would you give it back?
what would you do, Maggie?
Would I give the gift back?
Well, ask for the receipt so you can exchange it.
No, I'll just give you the gift to take it back.
What?
What would your
I would ask
reaction
them-
be?
I wouldn't
if that
ask
was
for the
you?
receipt. I'll tell the person to take it back.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, that's even worse.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
So you just go, oh, I don't want this. And then you just hand it to them.
No, for example, my partner got me Uggs one time and I said, I'm never going to wear them. So I said, you can take them back because I don't want you to waste your money, so I'm never going to wear them, so you can take them back.
Yeah, but isn't that the same as sort of going, oh yeah, well I'll take the receipt and then I can just change it for something
Yeah,
I do
exactly
want.
the same.
No.
Yeah.
I think of all of our answers, that has
Potato,
got to be the
potato.
most similar.
At the end of round 3, who do you think it is?
I'm going for Maggie on this one.
I'm going for Maggie as well.
I'm going for Maggie.
Sorry.
Maggie, who are you going for?
Lucy. Because I've been watching her.
I know, it's terrifying.
Because I've been watching her. I've been watching her behaviour. And I think you're actually more confident than you put on.
She's been looking down the camera lens promoting her pantomime. She's so confident.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And I think you're being so intentional in making it not be you.
Okay. That's 1 vote for Lucy, but everyone else has voted for you, Maggie. It's time for the final judgment.
I think it's Maggie. I was with you through most of it, and then the Christmas tree really threw me. And I was just confused as to why you had a Christmas tree, even though you said you didn't celebrate Christmas. And then the sofa bed as well. I just feel, in my heart of hearts, it's Maggie. I'm so terribly sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry, but I believed you as well for the vast majority of it. I'm sorry, don't look at me like that. But I think because of the Christmas tree, the sending the present back, because you actually would even, if you'd want to change the gift and stuff like that, I just feel like it's you. I'm sorry, Maggie.
I think it's going to be Lucy because I think she is way more confident than she is portraying. I think she's a person that can lie. You are an actress. I want to say Lucy.
Okay.
I'm going to say Maggie. I mean, I've backed it from the start, and all roads lead to Maggie. Number of siblings.
Yep.
Confusion between which country you're in for Christmas.
Yep.
Christianity and celebrating Christmas and not celebrating.
Yep.
And I've seen a bit of sass and attitude, so I feel like the receipt would come from you.
Period.
Point proven.
Is it Lucy? Nim, is it you? Could it be Maggie? Or is it David? Drum roll, please. The person under the spotlight is... Nim!
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm shocked.
I'm sorry.
Wait, I literally had it for that one section where I thought that.
My dad's not dead, by the way.
Wait, are you being serious? Are you actually being serious?
Yeah, he's doing well. He's all right.
You lied about
No.
Yeah, sorry.
No, cut the cameras. What?
Did he like the plant?
He didn't. I was going to say he didn't like the planting. No.
It crossed my mind when you said it. I went, oh, you can't lie about that.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
To be fair, I've asked my dad's permission before because I've used it before.
Before?
This is only the second time I've used it.
Only? So do you celebrate Christmas?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I love Christmas. Don't celebrate Diwali. I am Hindu, though. I am Hindu.
Savage! What do our contestants think?
What? How can it be Nim? It just doesn't make sense.
I can't believe Nim, she fully lied about everything.
I felt like an idiot because I've been gunning for Maggie the whole time. Nim just went completely under the radar.
I feel brilliant, to be honest. I feel really good. I knew that I'd tricked them all and stuff, just playing the innocent, nervous card. So, yeah, it was really fun.
We were making judgment off a lie. Like, there was not one thing that she said that was truthful.
I just wanted to get them off the scent, but not too harshly. I know Diwali wasn't that long ago. I've got a T-shirt on with the Hindu symbol poking out a little bit on my arm. And then as soon as they started on me, I just had to kill my dad. But he'll be fine with it.
I felt so awkward when she said it, and it kind of just like quietened the room. But there was a slight little bit of suspicion in me that she could have been lying about stuff.
She brought her religion. Like, when people are talking about these fundamental subjects like religion, like family, it's very hard to kind of like ask because you don't know when you're overstepping.
Before the dad thing was mentioned, there was a moment where I really thought, just the way she said things, I just really felt like she celebrated Christmas.
It's just like... So I don't even know if her dad's from Uganda now, actually, and I forgot to ask her.
I guess what I've learned from this is that you can't judge a book by its cover, or your judgment of somebody might not be what it ends up being.
You have to understand and know that your judgment isn't always right.
It's human nature to judge, but I guess it's a good thing to question yourself.
Guys, what have you learned?
Do not judge!